Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of This is Just In. First up in the news, the nation's capital is on high alert after the storming of the Capitol building in D.C. last week. And now, National Guard troops can be seen everywhere in Washington, D.C. In fact, it's been reported that over 25,000 troops have been deployed to stand guard in the nation's capital as Joe Biden is sworn in as the next president of the United States. That's more troops in Washington, D.C. right now than in Iraq or Afghanistan. And there have been an overwhelming number of videos showing the troops taking up positions all over the city.
Attention, a curfew is in effect at 1800 hours until 600 hours tomorrow. All individuals must leave the U.S. Capitol grounds or be subject to arrest. I repeat, a curfew is in effect at 1800 hours until 600 hours tomorrow. All individuals must leave the U.S. Capitol grounds or be subject to arrest.
And in other news, Friday we saw 3 instances of bomb scares. Google reported a suspicious package outside its headquarters in Mountain View, California. The Virginia Supreme Court was evacuated after claiming they received a bomb threat. And a terminal in Heathrow Airport in London was evacuated due to a suspicious package. All 3 incidents occurred within the same hour of each other on Friday. However, none of the incidents proved to be anything more than a false alarm. And in other news, after a short period of time on the run, Baked Alaska has been arrested by the FBI. The political grifter, live streamer, and all-around trash human being vanished from the public eye after live streaming himself entering the Capitol building in D.C. on January the 6th.
I can't get an outside line. I can
call the U.S. Senate, apparently. Okay. Hello. Hello, U.S. Senate. Yes, we have a fraudulent election. I would like to report. Yeah, we need to get our boy Donald J. Trump into office. Yeah, can we do that real quick? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Let's go. And it's yoga season. Let's go. Okay, America first is inevitable. Let's go. Fuck globalists. Let's go. You can literally call the U.S. Senate right here.
After disappearing for over a week, information came to light that Baked Alaska was in some deep legal trouble. Now, if you remember, a few weeks ago, we covered the arrest of Baked Alaska in Scottsdale, Arizona for his pathetic attempt to look tough on stream by pepper spraying the bouncer of a bar that kicked him out.
You really are one of those, like, homophobic people?
As long as
you gotta get off my property.
It's gay people that fucking take out your property.
I'm not kidding! Get out of my door now!
Don't fucking
quit blocking my door!
Don't scream in his face.
Whoa, don't push my bro.
Don't fucking
Don't push him, dude.
I'm not gonna cap. You fucking kidding me? You're a little pussy. Fuck you, dude. You're being a little pussy.
Hey.
Yeah, he attacked me. Fuck you.
Chemical assault.
Scottsdale. He's innocent. We have video evidence we can show you right now, Scottsdale. We have the video right now.
Well, it appears that when Baked Alaska participated in the storming of the Capitol building in D.C., he was out on bail from his previous arrest and was not supposed to leave the state of Arizona. He was scheduled to face misdemeanor charges on January 14th for his assault of the bouncer in Arizona. But when the court date arrived, Baked Alaska was a no-show. It appears that since participating in the storming of the Capitol building in D.C. on January the 6th, Baked Alaska has refused to come out of hiding, even to appear in court for his assault charges in Arizona. However, Baked Alaska's lawyer did show up to court in Arizona. And here's a short audio clip of the lawyer explaining to the judge that his client was missing.
All rise. Scottsdale City Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Blake presiding.
Thank you. Please be seated. So we're here on State of Arizona versus Gionet, G-I-O-N-E-T, CR 2020-016964. This is oral argument on state's motion to state's petition to revoke defendant's release. Will the parties please announce for the record?
Seth Peterson, appearing for the city. Zach Thornley, appearing for Anthony The Jeanette.
Where is the client?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
How do you mean you're not sure?
I'm not sure where he's at, Your Honor. This hearing was set with only a couple days' notice, and I
Right.
haven't had a meaningful chance to discuss this or.
Well, have you called him to tell him about today's hearing?
I've spoken to him, yes.
And he's been informed of today's hearing?
That's correct.
So he knows about it and he's just not here?
I can't tell you what.
Well, you can tell me, does he know about today's hearing?
Yes, he does.
He's not here, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Court will not waive defendant's presence. We'll proceed with the state's petition.
Yes, thank you, Judge. Judge, on December 11th, the defendant was released to OR and he was issued release conditions in writing, which he did sign for. Term 2 stipulated that he violate no federal, state, or local criminal law.
So, sorry, just real quick. Before we get rolling with all of this, I did want to ask that this be reset as I had previously filed motions on because of the time frame of all of this. I haven't had as I mentioned just a minute ago, I haven't had an opportunity to have a meaningful conversation with my client about this, as well as I've asked for the FTR regarding his arraignment. I believe that there may be information in there that is pertinent to this, as well as the fact that this hearing was set immediately after the state filing the motion for this. I haven't had a chance to respond to that at all. So I would ask that this be reset.
Sure. Go ahead.
That's all.
Okay. Well, let me refer you to your motion continue. It doesn't mention any of that. Your motion continue is undersigned counsel recently submitted a request to Scottsdale City Court to disclose video/and/or audio recordings of December 11, 2020 proceedings. The continuance is needed to allow the court to produce and disclose these recordings to the defense. Of course, the court wouldn't. I assume it's just a typo, meaning the state.
Sure.
How would that have anything to do with release conditions?
So, and I did file it. I don't know if you can see, but I had filed a motion for reconsideration.
No, it hasn't arrived yet.
Okay.
Again, how does your motion have to do with anything with release conditions?
Again, I'm asking for the FTR for the arraignment so that I can hear what Mr. Jeanette was informed during the arraignment.
And why isn't your client here to explain what he thought it was?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Probably because we had only a few days to prepare for this.
Okay, since the client has chosen not to show up, I'm not going to grant your motion continue. I would have considered it if he had been here to explain his side, but since he's chosen not to, I'm going to hear the argument. If he ever deems to show up to court, he can always explain his side.
Well, what I'm saying is that his side is that we were given a short window of notice and no meaningful opportunity to respond to the state's petition. So,
sure.
So that's why he's not able to be here.
Why did that stop him from coming here, much like you're here?
Because of the notice.
You're saying something precluded him from coming here in 2 days, and you don't know what that is?
Correct.
Okay, I'm not going to grant the motion to continue. Again, if he ever deems to come to court, I will listen to his side, but he knows about today's hearing. He's not here. We have no explanation that you can offer as to why he's not hearing, except for some reason 2 days isn't enough notice to appear.
It's abnormal for the court to set, at least in the other courts I practice in, Your Honor, for the court to set a hearing and require the presence of everyone, especially in today's setting where everything is virtual. I'm happy to get him on the phone.
If he wants to explain to me why he couldn't physically show up today, yes, you can get him on the phone. But that's what I want as an answer, is why he physically was precluded from coming here today.
Okay. May I have a moment to call?
Sure.
Okay. I was unsuccessful in reaching him.
Okay.
Baked Alaska's run from the law has not lasted long, because on Saturday, January 16th, news of the FBI arresting Baked Alaska began to make the rounds on social media. It's been reported that the FBI made the arrest of Baked Alaska in Houston, Texas. I just hope they pepper sprayed him at some point during the arrest. And in other news, the internet whore clown Belle Delphine has landed herself in a bit of controversy after posting some rather odd pornographic images of herself to the internet. In these images, Belle depicts a scene of herself being kidnapped and raped by a masked man. Reactions to the rape fantasy post of the internet whore clown Belle Delphine have been mixed. My opinion, probably not the best idea for a celebrity to attract an audience of people that enjoy kidnapping and rape. But hey, that's just me. You do you, Belle. Girl power, right, ladies? Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more? This just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and tip your entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about... This is just in.